All right, so it seems like there's been a massive uproaring with Sam Altman's latest firing situation, and OpenAI board is in discussions with Sam Altman to return as the CEO. Yes, you read that right. Let's get right into it. All right, so I just got back from the gym, was just about to do a work session, already recorded, posted a video today, and I was, not planning on doing this, but then look what I find. OpenAI board is in discussions with Sam Altman to return as CEO. So there's been a lot of breaking news these last couple hours. So Altman was suddenly fired on Friday, sending the hottest startup in tech into ongoing crisis. Like, it was so abrupt, and it caused such an uproar. And the OpenAI board is in discussions with Sam Altman to return as the company CEO. They know they messed up. According to multiple people familiar with the matter, one of them said Sam Altman, who was suddenly fired by the board on Friday with no notice, is ambivalent about coming back and would want significant governance changes. I mean, yeah, they really did him dirty in terms of, cutting him loose. Like, he was such a pivotal piece to their growth and everything like that. Whatever they say, he potentially did or didn't align with, like, they completely just cut him out and did him dirty, in my opinion, at least from what I've seen. And Altman holding talks with the company just a day after he was ousted indicates that OpenAI is in a state of free-for-all without him. Hours after he was axed, Greg Brockman, OpenAI's president and former board chairman, resigned, and the two have been talking to friends and investors about starting another company. They're already in talks, and it's kind of funny because OpenAI's plan was like, hey, Greg, you're going to be ousted from our board of directors, but you're still going to be reporting to the CEO. He's like, no, see you guys later. I'm going out with Sam. And a string of senior researchers also resigned on Friday. So it wasn't just them. A lot of people were just leaving because they believed in the Sam Altman. They believed in his vision. They believed in the CEO, and he really left the impact and led the way to where we see AI in this landscape today. And people close to OpenAI say more departures are in the works. All right, OpenAI's largest investor, Microsoft, said in a statement shortly after Altman's firing that the company remains committed to its partnership with the AI firm. However, OpenAI's investors weren't given advanced warning or opportunity in weigh in on the board's decision to remove Altman. Like, that's just crazy. That's crazy. Of course, Microsoft's going to be pissed off. Like, how can you just cut the CEO like that in literally like a overnight? And as the face of the company and the most prominent voice in AI, his removal throws the future of OpenAI into uncertainty at a time when rivals are racing to catch up with unprecedented rise of ChatGPT. Like, right now, Google DeepMind is on their heels. Like, don't count Google out, especially if they recruit Sam Altman or Greg. Like, come on now. Not the time to be cutting the CEO and pulling some shady stuff. A spokesman for OpenAI didn't respond to a request for comment about Altman's discussing a return with the board. A Microsoft spokesman declined to comment. OpenAI's current board consists of chief scientist Ilya Sutskever, Core CEO, and Adam D'Angelo, former GeoSim Systems CEO, Tasha McCauley, and Helen Toner, the director of strategy and Georgetown Center for Security and Emerging Technology. Unlike traditional companies, the board isn't tasked with maximizing shareholder value, and none of them hold equity in OpenAI. Instead, their stated mission is to ensure the creation of broadly beneficial artificial intelligence, aka AGI. And Sutskever, who is also a co-founder of OpenAI and leads its researchers, was instrumental in ousting of Altman this week. That's just crazy. According to multiple sources, his role of the coup suggests a power struggle between the research and product side of the company, the sources say. All right, so this is just one. Let's see. So what happened to Altman? There's another one here. Board AI in discussions. Altman says he has a new venture in mind. OpenAI COO told employees that Sam Altman wasn't fired for, okay, we saw that one. And then 3 high-level OpenAI researchers have quit. Okay, so let's check out this one. We have Altman says he has a new venture in mind. The information reported today, fresh off forced out of OpenAI. Altman is spreading the word among investors that he has a new project in the works, possibly with the company's former president, Greg Brockman. Not long ago, rumors say Altman and Johnny Ive would partner on a iPhone artificial intelligence project, but later he said whatever ideas he has are very nascent. So this is crazy breaking news, guys. Here's another article. Sam Altman is said to be discussing return to OpenAI with board. All right. Let's see if there's anything different here. Discussions with this was ousted. The outcaster. Okay, so I think it's just the same sort of information, but guys, it's really getting crazy out here in the AI space, and I was not planning on making this video. I have to do a bunch of work. I'm gonna be up all night, but this, I really just had to get it out to you guys because this is completely breaking news. I just couldn't believe it when I got back from the gym. Let me see here. We got OpenAI plans on new venture. Okay, so he ousted. Okay, so they're all somewhat the same, but if you want to stay up to date with all these different AI news, make sure to smash that subscribe button. If you got value from this video, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, a few other things I want to give, kind of point out in this video, just a few other topics, some around the same sort of thing, but a few things to keep in mind that I was thinking about when I was at the gym, because I recorded this video before that I posted, and then I was just thinking about a few certain things at the gym, and potentially these are some things I wanted to include in that one that I'm going to mention here around this exact same topic. So over here, I got a couple things I'm going to show you guys. Now, I'm going to dive into these topics a lot more later, but I just want to let some of this here for you guys to marinate on. Let me just pull this up. Okay, so first off, Jimmy Apples. I'm not going to dive too deep into him and everything, but if you know this space or if you've been up to date, you may have heard of him. He's basically a trusted insider. By that, it means that every single prediction he's made has come true. So, for example, we have this document here. Jimmy Apples has made numerous predictions that have turned out to be true, things which only an insider can know. He claims that OpenAI has achieved AGI internally. Among many things, there are two more potential insiders that make wild claims. All this needs future digging. All right, so investigations. Recently, there are rumors that OpenAI achieved AGI. The source of this Twitter account called Jimmy Apples right here. He has deleted his account. Right, so see if we can. Someone may have claimed it, but anyways, so okay, is this him? I don't know. I think that's probably someone that claimed it, but he predicted the exact date of GPT-4 announcement, which is March 14th on March 4th tweet. And March 4th meticulously was predicting the GPT-4 announcement in May 8th, showing the accuracy. So there, and then you can use the Wayback Machine on his Twitter account if you actually want to fact check this. He predicted ChatGPT will soon gain vision on September 3rd tweet. So he's made all these different predictions, right? Thing is, he predicted that OpenAI, or he said that OpenAI has achieved AGI. And if they've achieved AGI right at this point, and then they pulled this whole thing of kicking Sam Altman out. You know, Sam Altman devoted his life or last 8 years to this, pretty much, you know, probably a good portion of his life. And he's not taking any equity from the company. He's grown this thing from the bottom up. And, you know, if they achieved internally AGI, which essentially is like, you know, them having a nuclear bomb. Essentially, it would be making them the most powerful, or one of the most powerful companies on the entire planet, right? And another thing too, I mean, who knows if, you know, you can't 100% know if this is 100% true, but this guy, Jimmy Apples, has been right about every single thing. It would make sense if you know GPT-4 and GPT-4 Turbo, which is even way better, in my opinion, than GPT-4. GPT-4 is completely better than GPT 3.5. Then you would think, okay, well, if they just said they're training GPT-5, which they did just say, and Sam Altman did just say a couple of weeks ago that, first of all, like, yes, he said they're training GPT-5. He also said that he's only had 4 breakthroughs working at OpenAI, where it's just completely been paradigm shifting and had these crazy breakthroughs. And one, he said, was just very recently. So imagine, you know, just in a hypothetical situation, they achieved AGI, the most powerful thing pretty much that we have as a tool on Earth as humans in human discovery that we know of, and then he gets ousted, right? And you know, it's just crazy to think about, but there's a lot going on now. Obviously, Microsoft, which is ChatGPT's or OpenAI's biggest investor, they use like, you know, they get all their computing power and stuff from them. They weren't filled in, and now they're pissed off, rightfully so, because they just booted Sam Altman, who, you know, helped grow this company substantially. Now, another thing too, Jimmy Apple's right here. This one says, don't read too much into this, right? So maybe, you know, like maybe you shouldn't read too much into this, but let's just say, these are just trademarks. Let's see. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, don't read too much into this. Neat to see though. Interesting. So what this is these are trademarks of OpenAI getting for one, they already had like GPT-3, whatever. Now they got GPT-4, obviously, but now you see on application date, right here, the 7th month, 18th day, they got GPT-5 in progress. But then you also see GPT-6 on October 20th and GPT-7 on October 20th. So I'm not saying that just because they get the trademarks or apply to get the trademarks, that means they have it like GPT-6 and GPT-7 already, but maybe they do, or maybe they're at a point, well, you know, probably I'm assuming they probably maybe don't, because unless they really are just keeping it behind the scenes, because they said they're training GPT-5. But if GPT-5 was so good that it would easily help them make GPT-6 and GPT-7, or maybe it's so good that it could potentially create it by itself almost, or who knows, or maybe they crack through a breakthrough where it's just like exponentially grows, and it's very like it's just really scalable to get to the next version. I don't know, but it's interesting to see that there. That's another thing. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. This is, you know, him just saying AGI. Oh, he said AGI has been achieved internally. So this is a tweet by Jimmy Apples. And then also Sam Altman, I don't have the screenshot right here, but he did tweet basically saying AGI has been, well, he literally said AGI has been achieved. And then he edited the tweet and said, like, just kidding, basically. So, and I think he may have deleted it, or maybe it's still there, but he literally edited it. So, and that was after kind of Jimmy said this. So it's interesting. He said AGI has been achieved internally, and then he edited it saying, just kidding. So these are all interesting things. Like, this is not so far-fetched that we could have achieved it. Like, they could have achieved AGI internally and just not shared it, right? It's the most powerful thing that would be a tool that would be created. If they achieved it, are they just going to share it openly with the public? I don't know. Maybe, who knows, right? So yeah, lots going on, lots like this is like, one, it's life-changing stuff for you watching this, for myself, for all of humanity. It's you know, if you run a business, it's completely business changing. Every industry, every job, your life is going to be completely affected by this, whether you like it or not. It's just what it is. So it's changing very quick, and it's only going to accelerate. It's only going to accelerate. So if you want to stay up to date with all the news and the recent updates, and actually how to use this into like your business, if you run a business, and how to profit from it in the short term, you know, while money and business and all this stuff is run by humans, at least at this still, then smash the subscribe button and smash the like button, and comment down below what you want to see, as well as if you have any ideas, any thoughts. And then also too, guys, I do have a free Accelerate Your Stride community where I'm going to be doing a lot of AI stuff in there, sharing a lot of free resources, maybe custom GPTs that I build, because I build like some pretty intricate GPTs. I've been going hard in it for the last few weeks, like all-nighters, just building. So if you want some of that, join the group. I'll leave a link down below, stridecommunity.com. It's a free Discord and a free Facebook group. And then also too, I'm launching a Accelerate Your Stride 6-day challenge. All right, it's going to be free for now, but later down the line, I'm going to be doing it's going to be paid. So if you want to get in while it's still free, link is down below. You just opt in, and then I'm going to be announcing in the next few weeks or so when I'm going to host this event. It's going to be 6 days intensive. It's going to be very intense, and it's going to be jam-packed with like literally free knowledge. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and of course, accelerate your stride. Take care, guys.